Welcome everybody to the 5th episode of Phoenix TV. Now we mentioned last week that Chris Tarlington was up playing for Australia for the men's 30s. Chris actually came away with a 3-0 victory over New Zealand. And also Phoenix men's blue player Mick Zipper was assistant coach of the men's 45s, and they also had a 3-0 victory over New Zealand. So congratulations both to Chris and to Mick. And we look forward to them developing the Phoenix club even further. Now obviously Gibbo, all Phoenix games were played at 7:40 last week, so nicknamed it the Phoenix Round. Can you take us through some of the men's results?
Yes, we saw Right Way Phoenix Blue defeat Brother Bears, or the Awkward Brother Bears, 5-3, and Right Way Phoenix Gold defeated Vikings Chiefs in a nail-biter of 5-4. I really thought the blue side played real well. Once myself, Chill Out, and as well as the team, we ran at pace and we absolutely blew them off the park. I thought the loss of Steve in the first half was hurt us a lot because we really missed his talk and organisation out in the park. I thought again Ben Meikle had another outstanding game. That combination is just unstoppable. And as well as I thought Cam Burdett had an outstanding game. He turned up a bit late, but it was good to have him out there. And I thought Trung Lee as well. He's a very quiet player, but he's very consistent every week, so it was good. Also Phoenix Gold. Wasn't quite there for it, but I understand, Hazy, that you were down early and scored in the last seconds to win it.
Yeah, it was a tight game. Managed to get away just in the end with a victory, but it's a stepping stone now for us as we take on the other Vikings team next week. Now in the women's, we only had one game played this week. It was Right Way Phoenix Gold took on Vikings Black and went down 5-2. Now the girls played extremely well in the second half. They were down early on by a big scoreline, but managed to keep the scoreline a lot closer in the second half. And obviously, being the young side that they are, they're slowly getting there. With their line attack and their defence, still coming up against some very good opposition. They've got to try their hardest to actually be able to compete the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep. Now Gibbo, can you take us through the men's touchdown scorers?
Yes, top touchdown scorers for the men's in the gold side: Chris Whittock with 5 touchdowns, Glenn Hayes with 5, D Hawk with 5, and Chris Javelin Tarlington with 4. In the Right Way Phoenix men's blue side, Timmy Witten is on 6, drawing with Ben Hughes with 6. David Walsh with 3, as well as Trung Lee with 3, and Dan Wilkinson on 3.
And in the women's, in the gold team, we had Pip Langford on 3 touchdowns and Lauren Burstnick on 2. And in the blue team, we have Julianne Craig still out in the front on 4 touchdowns, Kath Finn on 3, Steph James and Ange Donaldson on 2 touchdowns. Now obviously Gibbo, with the wins in the men's, we've kept the top of the table pretty secure. Can you take us through the ladder?
Yes, ladder rounds up like this. Hazy's team still on top, Right Way Phoenix Gold with 14 points. Vikings Warriors on 13 points. The Hughes Right Way Phoenix Blue on 13 points. Eagles on 9. The Awkward Brother Bears still rounding out the top in the top 5 with 8 points. North Bar Chilbro, 8 points. Vikings Chief on 7 points. And the Raiders, aka the Unipub ANU Bears, last on 7 points. Take us through the women's ladder.
Yep. In first position, we've got Kung Fu Pandas, still undefeated and on 15 points. Second, got Vikings White. Third, Vikings Black. Rounding out the top 4 is Eagles on 11 points. In 5th, Right Way Phoenix Blue, equal on points. And in 6th position, Right Way Phoenix Gold. And in 7th position at the moment, Hillbilly Bears. Now obviously the next 2 weeks are going to be big for the Phoenix club as we're leading into semi-finals. Yoey, can you give us a bit of a preview as to what entails for the men's teams?
Yes, in round 6 we'll see Right Way Phoenix Blue take on North Bar Chilbro at 6:50 p.m. On Deakin 1, and Right Way Phoenix Gold will take on Vikings Warriors at 7:40 on Deakin 2. That's round 6.
And in the women's, in round 6, we have Right Way Phoenix Blue taking on Hillbilly Bears at 7:40 on Deakin 1, and Right Way Phoenix Gold are playing Eagles at 8:30 on Deakin 1. Well, Gibbo, it's shaping up to be a very good 2 weeks. with both men's teams holding onto the top few spots in the ladder. Hopefully we don't meet each other in the first week of finals. And also for the women's teams, looking to get a couple of good results in the last 2 games, finishing off the season on a high. So fingers crossed the girls play well and are still developing right through to that end game of the season. For all information on the Phoenix Club, head to our website, www.phoenixtfc.com, or if you'd like to see something on the show, send us an email at phoenix.tfc@hotmail.com. Now Gibbo, we'll leave all the viewers today with Bill Boggins. Bill, a special guest with his own segment on the show now, was out at the Girls High School Day. Let's see what he's got to offer.
G'day, folks. G'day, how are you? All right, let's go. I'm at the Girls Touch Day, but I'm going to get people on a more personal level, if you know what I mean. Let's go interview a couple of Sheilas. Let's go. Come on, follow me. Let's go. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, I was wondering if I could do an interview. I wonder if I can do an interview. Is that right?
Yeah! What are you doing?
Billy Boggins! I live in Mugger Lane at the tip, but how'd you think of the competition this week?
Which competition?
Their
is coming?
Schools Day.
Oh, the Schools Day. Oh, yeah, no, not too bad actually. What about you?
Oh yeah, I saw a couple of good-looking girls out there. I'm about 35 myself, so I wouldn't touch it. But, you know, saw a couple of shields out there, just looking good. You know, a bit of a look, but, you know, no, don't touch one.
Bill, is it Bill or Bob?
Bill Boggins.
Bill, this is a Schools Day. If you're 35, you should be in jail.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Don't tell anyone, alright? Don't tell anyone. Please. Okay, it's just between us.
So, Sandra Hughes, what's Canberra Pirates? What's that going to do?
Canberra Pirates is the national... it's the team for the ACT representative teams. So if you want to aspire to be a good representative player, this is what you want to aspire to wear. Black and white, Canberra Pirates.
Yeah, and I just want to know, are there any Phoenix players that have made a Pirate side before?
What about me?
Phoenix players, well, Phoenix players are the best players, so of course there's plenty of Phoenix players that have run around in the Canberra Pirates jumper, starting from the Godfather, Chris Tarlington.
Yeah, we all know Chris.
Yep, I believe also the other, not Godfather, the grandfather, Steve Hughes.
Yep, heard of him.
And a young gun, I think Ben Hughes, Jack Gibson.
I've heard them before.
Josh Wilkinson, Steve Meikle,
And Bill Boggins.
Cameron Burdett. Who else? Oh, and then quite a few of the girls.
I reckon the Phoenix Touch Club's going to go.
Phoenix Touch Club, the #1 touch club in Canberra within 2 years, easily.
It's good to hear. Ben Hughes here, doing the local interviews with our boy, Bill Boggins. Just can't find him at the moment. We're going to keep looking. Somewhere around here. Bill, where are you? I'll knock at his house.
Hi, Ben. Nice of you to drop in my house.
Oh my God.
It's just Bill here. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess in my house. Let's just see who we can find around today and try interview them, just for the Phoenix. I'm very tight with the Phoenix boys. Don't tell them I said this, but some of them I just don't like. Plain don't like them. Here we are. I found one of the locals here, Phoenix player, Glenn Hayes. How are you, Glenn?
Good, thanks, Jack.
That's Bill.
Bill, sorry, Bill.
So I heard you were the one that came down to Canberra. Well, I'm from Mugger Lane, but you came down from Brisbane, sorry.
That's
and started
correct.
the whole Phoenix Club.
Yeah, correct. I wanted to do something to bring touch up to a different level down here, and starting a new club was the way to do it.
You like my haircut?
Not particularly.
That's no good. With you there, out there. What did you find? I know I'd had a frigging good time today with the girls' day. How did you like it?
Of course, you'd have a good time. Wasn't too bad actually. There were some good players out here. Positive to see for ACT that there's 44 girls teams participating today. So in numbers, that's great. Hopefully in coming years that can improve.
Thank you to our major sponsor, Right Way Curtains and Blinds, and Luxaflex Galleries, as well as our minor sponsor, Belconnen Soccer Club.